mic stand. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Not really, I mean, it's not a magic show, is it? I don't even know what I'm thinking half the time. I had this awful recurring nightmare, right, where I'm on stage at a stand-up comedy gig. Oh, shit. I've normally woken up by now. Well, it's lovely to be here tonight in Brighton and Hove. Pretty weird though, my parents used to say to me, you can't be in two places at once. I went to a gig recently where the lead singer thought that Brighton was part of London. Seriously, she was like, yo, Brighton, London! I was like, what the fuck? Does she think London's a country? Seriously, she was like, it's so great to be here tonight in Brighton. Brighton is my second favourite city in London after Wales, because my great-great-great-great-grandparents were Dutch. Tomorrow, we all get on a great big boat because we are taking the show to Scotland. Yay! So excited about that because I love French food. Our European tour finishes in Australia, which is awesome because I've always wanted to see the Great Wall of China. Plus, we get to spend Christmas Day on Bonsai Beach. I just love those tiny little Christmas trees. I don't really like Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Something terrible happens every single year. This year, my dog died. I know. Kind of my fault though, really. He choked to death in the Firebird roast. Yeah, we went a bit off piece this year, see. We had a budgie inside a chicken, inside a pheasant, inside a swan, inside an ostrich. He swallowed the ostrich to catch the swan. He's dead and gone. That was a swan song.
Yeah, great.
Woo! My sister's a vegetarian, so we had to do something different for her. She had a caperberry inside a kumquat, inside an ocean, inside a mackerel, inside a giant pumpkin. No, not one of my ugly sisters, the other one's Cinderella. So yeah, so my dog died. Oh. And my budgie. And my ostrich. It's fucking carnage. You know the saddest thing about it? They haven't even opened their Christmas presents. I opened my presents though. I got some really weird presents this year, right? Somebody bought me a donkey in Africa. I was like, well, very sweet of you to buy me a donkey, particularly in the light of what just happened to the budgie and the ostrich, but why the fuck have you put it in Africa? I was like, I mean, if I do fancy a donkey ride, do you honestly think I'm going to go all the way over there to have one? I like to travel, but that is ridiculous. Somebody else bought me a year's supply of cereal in India. I mean, I'm much more of a toast and marmalade kind of person anyway, but when I go to India, it's not for the golden grains, let me tell you. Don't get me started on the irrigation systems in Indonesia, alright? You know, you dropped that amazing watch, or was that? Anyway, where were we? Oh, I don't know. You lot look lovely. I've got to say, you lot look absolutely lovely. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to turn myself into a giant packet of Love Heart sweets, decant myself into a crystal bowl, get a small child wearing velvet gloves to distribute them amongst the audience. Would you like that? Would you take one, sir? Would you have one? Would you? Yes or no? No. Quite right. Quite right. And you know why? You know why? Because if I'm sitting where he's sitting and he's standing where I'm standing and what I described just happened, I'm thinking, I've taken far too much acid already, or that bloke really did turn into a giant packet of Love Hearts. Either way, I'm not fucking touching them. You know, you can buy a box containing 100 mini rolls of Love Hearts that all say, marry me. It's true. It's about 800 Love Hearts. Seriously. If you're the kind of person that hopes to snare his future wife with a marry me love heart, you're gonna need about 800 motherfuckers. Hussies, eh? Hussies? Hussies? Always brazen. What? Why is it called a wolf whistle? Picture the scene. It is a cloudless, starry night on the great North American plain. The moon appears from behind a distant mountain, illuminating the tundra. A lone wolf drops the dead baby moose from his bleeding mouth, surveys the moon and... a rare opportunity to see a wolf whistle in its natural habitat. So I went into the bar. The barman said, "You all right, mate?" I said, "No, not really, mate. I feel like a quotation mark." He said, "Single or double?" I said, "This is clearly some kind of joke. I'm going to the doctor." So I went to the doctor and said, "Doctor, doctor, 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 I feel like a ditto." He said, "Any other symptoms?" I said, "Well, sometimes I feel like an apostrophe." He said, "That's pretty serious, man. Could be cancer of the semicolon." I said, "Semicolonic cancer?" He said, "Do I have to spell it out for you?" "I'll have to take a look at your appendix." "And I'm pretty sure you're going to need a semicolonic irrigation." "Oh, well, I've got an irrigation system in Indonesia." I said, "What's the long-term prognosis, Doc?" He said, "Well, it doesn't have to be a life sentence." "Don't worry, it gets worse. If you don't put a full stop to your behaviour, start a new chapter in your life, you could end up in a coma." Something had to change. I decided to take the bull by the horns. But I didn't have a bull. I had a donkey in Africa, but no bull, so I took the plunge. I swam all the way home, went down on one knee, and proposed to my girlfriend. She said, "No way, you disgust me." I should explain. One knee was our servant. What a schoolboy error. I was so ashamed. I needed to talk to someone. I called my headless friend, Neck. I just needed a shoulder to cry on, but he couldn't talk. I called the Samaritans. They were engaged. It's a bit weird though, I always thought they were married. I was so fucking depressed. I still had 799 marry me love hearts, so I went home and I took the lot of them, washed them down with a bottle of cooking lager. If Carlsberg did suicide attempts. That was a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen. I've completely turned my life around. One knee and I got married. Happiest day of my life. We have 5 beautiful kids. We named them all after her. Getting them on and off the bus is a bit of a nightmare. One finger, one thumb, one arm, one leg, one nod of the head. Stand up, sit down, keep moving, keep moving. We'll all be merry and bright. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a dream audience. Thank you very much.
I'm literally going to be sick.